as we head into the weekend, we still have air quality alerts in effect across both Minnesota and Wisconsin. Wisconsin's air quality alert lasting until noon tomorrow, but there is a chance that that could have at least a short extension, as we could still see some lingering smoke as we go into Saturday evening. Minnesota for now lasting until noon on Monday, but again, that maybe could be cut short. Looking at what the forecast is looking like now, we might see a lot of that smoke moving out sometime around the Sunday period. As far as your weekend is looking like, that haze will cause some minor impacts, especially for those in those sensitive groups. But as we saw today, there has been a good amount of improvement in the smoke, not at least smelling it in the air anymore. So it's starting to make its way out, but it's going to be taking its time. So still dealing with those hazy skies as we go into Saturday in La Crosse. Otherwise, Sunday, we should start to see some more improvement with mild conditions. In Eau Claire, almost an identical forecast both days, except for those hazy skies on Saturday. Again, still a chance to maybe have some lingering smoke in the air on Sunday, but it's looking like a lot of it should be on its way out of the area, especially as we look towards next week. Lows tonight when you're waking up in the morning, as we said, pretty chilly. Some of us getting below 50 degrees. Otherwise, everybody just a tad bit below normal in the low 50s. 56 for your low in La Crosse, a cool 52 in Eau Claire. Tomorrow's highs looking pretty nice and comfortable. A tad bit warmer than we were today. Actually, more widespread 80s possible, where we've been spending most of the last few days, for the most part, in the upper 70s. 81 for your Saturday high in La Crosse, 79 in Eau Claire. It's going to be mostly sunny, but of course that haze is still going to be out there, so we'll have a minor impact from that. Otherwise, very minimal wind, actually calm conditions all the way through the morning hours, and still even to about noon, not really feeling the wind as much, getting a little bit of a very, very light breeze in the afternoon. You'll notice though that wind direction is going to be blowing out of the south, and that's why we're seeing slightly warmer temperatures starting to make their way back into the weekend forecast. It's a very gradual warm up, as we saw just about maybe a degree or two warmer tomorrow than we were today, and then maybe a degree or two warmer Sunday than we're going to be on Saturday, but still seeing some warming nonetheless. Seeing a little bit more in our Sunday lows, not seeing as many 40s out there. Everybody actually in the 50s, even in the upper 50s. And La Crosse 58 for your Sunday morning low, and La Crosse 54 as we go into Eau Claire. And then Sunday's highs looking pretty good as well. Hopefully a little less haze out there, maybe a couple more spots climbing into the 80s than we were on Saturday as well. Otherwise, in your identical forecast for your Sunday, 81 in La Crosse, 79 in Eau Claire, mostly sunny again. We could have some additional clouds moving in a little bit later, but hopefully a little bit less of a haze in the sky. That's what we can hope for. When we're waking up in the morning tomorrow, still definitely going to be some smoke out there, but you'll notice a lot of it isn't going to be as widespread as we've seen it. Kind of like today, some of us further south got a tad bit of a break from it. Still some smoke out there, but not nearly as thick as it was before, while folks further north had to deal with that thick smoke. We're going to see a similar trend as we wake up in the morning, a little bit stronger south of I-94, but that smoke will eventually be slowly making its way across the area. Still plenty of smoke out there by Saturday evening, and then going into Sunday, that's when we can start to see some improvements in the morning hours. Just some lighter amounts of smoke. Still need that last batch to pass through, but by Sunday evening, while there's still going to be a haze in the sky, it's not that thick, heavy red color that we've been seeing on top of the area for the past few days. So an improvement nonetheless. And then after that, as we saw, much less smoke behind it, so we should finally see a break from it going into Monday, and then after that, temperatures continue to keep rising up, getting back to near normal on Tuesday, and then climbing back into the upper 80s for the rest of the week, with a couple shower chances coming up too.
But overall fairly dry.
Yeah, not really anything to complain about.
Nope, not at all. All right, thank you, Nicole.